channel. I'm here today to show y'all the 3 cupcake doilies that I have for sale. I am selling them off of this platform, so if you want any of them, I'm going to name each one, and then you're going to email me either your email address for PayPal or your Cash App username. Whichever way you want to pay, through PayPal, Cash App, totally up to you, but you need to specify that and send me the email address or the Cash App name that I need to send the bill to. Each one is $68 and it's free shipping, and each one has 5 different panels. Super thick, super chunky. I'm in love. They're hard to get rid of, but I mean, you know, that's what I do, and I say that every time. But anyway, here we are, and I guess I'll just get started with this middle one, since this is the one in the middle. We're going to call this middle one the Bling cupcake doily, because it has a huge bling in the center. This top panel I did do, I didn't actually do it in the flower manner of me making a flower and then topping it. I just did it a ton of layering. It's just a ton of layering. I don't know how else to describe it. Just a ton of little teeny tiny intricate pieces all in there, and pearls and sequins, tulle, and of course the bling that's just spectacular. I love that piece. Ruffles, and like I said, just layers and layers and layers. Of course, doilies there too. Lace, fabrics, it's just a ton. And that is the top piece. Got some crystal hearts hanging down with beads, some mesh piece here. Just it's too much to show. I'll never be able to show it all. Oh, also I did want to show the dangle here. I've got a fabric and lace dangle and fibers. Got some fiber there, and I have a piece of jewelry also on the this is wrapped, or jump ring wrapped in sari silk. I've made a piece of jewelry for that. And that piece, I think, it just goes perfectly with that bling piece in the middle. I just had to use that. Thought that was so pretty. Flip it over, and I have used my Camellias digital kit for this one. I've got a pretty little sheep, bunch more, but just a lot more bling, pearls, flowers, tucks. Over here we've got a pretty little lace frilly skirt, and again, just layers. A beautiful flower, another skirt on the other side. More bling. I don't know if y'all can see that in the applique, but there are more sequins and pearls, and just really soft lace. Applique flower here, and that's skirted as well. Over here, some satin and shimmery tucks, the doily. I've made a snippet piece here. I think that is so pretty. And over here, I've got a flower hanging off, and some pretty pieces of trim with silver sequins. And here I've got another little skirt. This is actually made from a piece of a wedding dress. And I've got a really long piece of bling here, rhinestone bling, and some more trim over here. I thought that was just the perfect piece for this image. I love that so much. After I'm done showing y'all this doily, I will show y'all the outside as well, because to me that's part of the beauty of these things. Here I've got more wedding dress, and lined on the side with different trims. And down at the bottom, just a ton hanging off, just dripping with flowers, with sequins, with pearls, and it's just stuffed. Here we've got another image with tucks all around it. A pretty applique with more bling, with more beads and pearls. trim here. And then here, the very last piece. It's a big image. And I've got it lined with pearlized flower or pearls made into a flower. We've got a piece of boa here, feathers, white feathers, and a beautiful piece of jewelry and more tucks up underneath the boa and the piece of jewelry. I've got some flowers here all around the edges, and up underneath you can see. And then the back of two gorgeous appliques, one here and one here, so that you can see all that beautiful hanging down. And then a piece of wedding dress here, tucked up underneath. But anyway, everyone loves to see the sides and the bottom. I don't know if you can see that well, and it's kind of all flopped over, but y'all, this is a chunky chunk. I don't know how many inches, but y'all can see how far apart my hand is, so just gorgeous. All right, if y'all want this one, again, first come, first served. I will respond to the first person who says that they want it. I'll respond to everybody, but you know that the first person who responds, they're the one that gets it. This one's called Bling, $68, free shipping. All right, we'll go next to this. This one will be called the Lady because I've got a lady. The front panel of this one I also did just by stacking, and layering. You know what, let me show this first. What I always forget about the dangle. A dangle on a sari silk wrap jump ring. Just fabrics, fibers, lace. And I made this piece of jewelry for it. I've got two pieces of jewelry on them that's similar. And here's one of them. I love that piece. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll have to remember that I did this and do another one like it because I want to do that again for sure. But the first, well, let's look on the outside because I meant to do that with the last one. Again, a chunky monkey. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. And I love that heart with key. Just love it. And can y'all hear? Yep, I've got parchment paper flower petals in here. All right. So here I've got this lady brooch, and she's got a bunch of bling on her. I just think that's just so pretty. And just a ton of tucked sleeves with sequins, of course doilies, appliques, little petals that I made from folding up lace, and little teeny tiny flowers and pieces hanging off. We've got those crystal hearts here. Open it up. We got a little girl with a little pink dress with her puppy dog. I think that's so cute. She is on top of a ruffle, and she is decorated with a black piece of lace and some pearls, pearl trim, and a pretty silver and pearl applique with rhinestones. We've got a pretty little blonde girl with a pink bow. Got another little bow here with the applique piece and a little skirting of trim there. And up underneath we've got all of these crystal beads. Love those. Is that baby not adorable? And this baby has trim here up and just a bunch of tucks. I got this vintage lace here that I love, and got some cushiony lace hearts here, some gold sequins, got this teeny tiny little fringe over here that I just love it, and a little skirting of some eyelet ruffle there. A little girl in blue holding her kitty cat. Got some tucks with her as well, here and here, layered with lace up underneath. Got some white bow flower pieces with sequins and beads. A little piece of bling here. It's a little bow with a teardrop rhinestone. Got some black trim, and we've got a white swag piece of lace. Let's see. And more dangles. More dangly pieces there. Huge fan of it, huge fan. Another little girl in pink with that dangle there. Pretty little girl with a crown of flowers, and I made this snippet with, it's like some mesh lace here, and it says lovely on a little ticket and an applique. I think she is so pretty. And here we've got a pretty little girl with a blue bow. Got some sequin flowers, some more sequin flowers hanging off, some beige leaves hanging off, and a pretty ruffly skirt. Over here she's got a bulb pin with some mesh and just some pretty pieces of fabric and lace, and a rhinestone heart hanging off. And here we've got a little boy giving a little girl a kiss. I just think that's precious. And I've layered up underneath this some tiny doilies and some really soft lace. We've got a white flower with some mesh with another flower on top. And up underneath that is where I made the the flower petals with the parchment paper. And here is also where we have that gemstone studded heart and key, lock and key, with a piece of lace. And you can see those beads up underneath. Beautiful. I love it. So excited. On the back, I've got some music sheet fabric, some shimmery tulle. I don't know if y'all can see how shimmery that is. It's so delicate. And of course the applique that gives us the beads. This one is Lady Cupcake Doily, 68 with free shipping. And last but not least, we've got the Butterfly Cupcake Doily. So over here we've got the dangle on the fabric jump ring. It's a bunch of torn fabric mostly. It also some lace, but it's mostly torn fabric. And we've got this piece. I love it. It's pearl and faux diamonds in there. I just love that. And I just left it like that, tied a big old piece of lace on it. Yeah, I love it. All right, let's look around the edges of this one. They're all really, really chunky. Every one of it's wanting to fold. Oh, well, y'all see that one open. This one, I did make the front into a flower. So this has a little bit of body to where it just moves forward a bit. It's kind of cupped into a flower shape. There's a little piece of glue there getting on my nerves. Layered with doilies, laces, appliques, fabrics, and again with the ton of tucks there with the sequins, the mesh, the cheesecloth, the tiny little bits of sparkly pieces here, the applique there, and a really pretty, it looks like mother of pearl. I truly don't know what it is, but it's like mother of pearl butterfly with rhinestone butterfly with big rhinestone, and then in different places down, in two places down here, different rhinestones on the ends of the wings too. And then of course appliques tucked in different areas. Here we've got a little baby. I love it. And I've got a little bow swag for the baby, and I put two little pearls there, and again we just have stuff tucked and pushed in, an applique here with a pretty little image here beside the baby. Over here we got a little girl, a little Victorian girl with her doggies. And here we got a pretty flower with a ball pin. I've made a snippet with lace, the sequined leaves, and a pretty sparkly piece there. And hanging off we got pearls and flowers. Here I've got a little girl holding a little bouquet of flowers, and I framed her and did some embossing on the frame. And I just love this doily that she is on. It's one of my favorites. The feel of it is just so nice. Here we've got a little girl and her dollies. We've got some dollies down here and one there, and some pretty flowers in the background. And we've got some lace tucked up underneath, and a ticket, and a piece of bling here, and some more lace tucked here. And I just love that lace there too. Got a bunch of dangles there. Here we've got a pretty little blonde baby, little wavy hair, and I've just framed her with some delicate trim. And here we've got a crocheted flower with some pearls, and it's got leaves and pearls dangling off. And y'all, I waited a long time to use this piece. Love it. It's hard sometimes to let things go, and so I've had this for a very long time, and I finally decided to use it. I'll maybe get another one day. I'd like to. I haven't seen another one. I have looked. When I use this, I was like, I've got to have another one, but you know, maybe I'll be able to find one. Here's a little girl in the rain, a cute little pink dress, and I've got a bunch of tucks, some antique lace, and we've got a heart safety pin with some pearls that I made, and a pretty applique there at the bottom, and some more dangles hanging off there. And here, look at that sweet girl. She's so pretty with her yellow flowers, and some delicate trim over here with pearls, some fabric up underneath, and I just love this delicate trim here with the lightest, palest yellow of flower there with beads flooring off of it. And the last one, a little girl with her baby doll. And before I forget, we do have this hanging off. A bowl pin with a pink flower, a white flower, and a silver flower with bling on them. And I've ribbonized some fabric all over here and here, and we've got a flower there, and hanging off down here is some pink dangles. And back here we've got some fabric and a beautiful pink applique. I love that. Love it. All right, so just to recap, y'all should see my email address down at the bottom of the screen. I will also put it in the description. $68 for each, all free shipping. You either send me PayPal information. You have to let me know which one, PayPal or Cash App. Send me the information, first come, first serve, whoever's the first to call it. I will bill you, you pay, I ship it out. I'm really quick with the shipping as well. So we got the butterfly. We've got the crunchy lady. I have to call her crunchy because we got all that delicious parchment paper in there. Ooh, I love it, love it. And we've got the bling. I don't know which one is my favorite. Which one is yours? And if you want any of them, again, shoot me an email. And I hope that these inspire y'all. And thank y'all for watching, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.